And hello everyone for another stream of today. Before we go into everything, I'd like to just mention a couple of things, and then I'm also gonna. So this is gonna be the basically last stream for a while, cause I will be gone. I'm gonna visit a friend, a clan mate actually, who's living quite near. I'm gonna go there from Sunday to Friday. So I will not be streaming during that duration. So that's a quick heads up for you. But I will have a lot of videos prepared. I think one daily. Tomorrow will be two actually. And yeah, I will stream the professionals later, but I won't be able to talk to chat. So for now, last time I will be on Discord, of course, but maybe not as active. And yeah, I think that's pretty much all said and done. Also sorry for not streaming yesterday. I was in the garden with my family, then came back, had a bit of trouble with my sister. I had to prepare videos and such, so just didn't find the time. So we're streaming now. Also I have enabled membership now, so the second bar here that dark is shown is members, and where Pyman Ripper's new patron. So the left is patrons, the right is members. Also Senko is one, but we haven't figured out one yet for him, so he's not there yet. And I've also started to work on a text for the texture showcases, so that we've decided to play from tier 4 to 10 only, because 1 to 3 is boring, and therefore it's 2 games per tank. Unless I just lose both of them, then I might do a third. And I will always have the line included, and you have voted for the Progetto. So yeah, with that done, let's just say hello to Dark, Luan, Entity, Layla, and Razor. Hello everyone. Hope you're gonna enjoy the stream. And we are gonna be starting off with the Lago, which is the T4 Swedish tank in the European tech tree. It's a decent tank. I have done a Road 2 series, so in case you want to check that out too. Let's just have a look at the gun. So you have a bad gun dispersion, but that's because of your caliber. You have 120 alpha damage on a tier 4 tank, so aim time and your reload is quite long. As we will see in a moment, your reload time here 7.6, 7.7. DPM is horrible, not even 1000. Your pen is okay, you got heat if you want for premium, which is solid. Your damage is okay, you got 10 degrees of gun impression, which is really great. And yeah, that's it for the gun. It doesn't have any armor, neither on the turret. You are okay in mobility, you traverse quite quickly, and I guess we just jump right into it, right? I of course go with the normal here, provisions, food, adrenaline, okay, ammo loadout, and just the normal here. Nothing too surprising, and yeah. Hey Plasma. Entity, it's not a CC account, it's a press account, and it's not permanent, so I don't have it for the entire time. Hey Iron, hey David. Welcome my boys. Let's just have some fun. Also hello David number 2. So again, the stream today will be 1.5 hours roughly, I'm assuming. And then I will probably end it so I can work on more videos for the time when I'm gone. I have one ready for today that will hit on 16 o'clock, I think. Not quite sure. That took a while to get into the game. Oh. So I have not played at all in a while, so excuse me with my bad game right now. I have also not like warmed up at all. Oh no, I've been watching too many replays instead of actually playing lately. So yeah, but M7 is quite ballsy. Pick him up. My god, something feels off already. Oh, fortunate Maxwell there. 2 for 2. D2 on the hill. That's a bit unfortunate. Let's see. Here, put 1 into the Panzer 3. Up by the teammate. It was poorly aimed. I could have aimed it a bit better. Can shoot that thing in the turret. I still had heat loaded. Didn't mean. And let's just push straight on him. One side. Put our adrenaline on. That's so Mua can't do crap anyway. Picked up by the team. Just a Panzer 4D left. And this is gonna be a win. So tank is quite good. I like the entire line. You will see that as well. Pretty solid line. There's not really any bad tanks in it. Even the tier 1 to 3s are really good. So yeah. If you haven't started this line yet, you're gonna have a lot of joy in the low tiers and the high tiers as well. Yeah. Well, Dark, the thing is, because Sanko hasn't done his yet, otherwise it would switch between you two. What have you done though, Plasma? They must have given you a reason for that. Hey there, Kurdish. Yeah, the Progetto's gun handling is a bit meh. The aim time especially is way too long, in my opinion. Hey there, Layla. Bye. Hey there, Yusuf. Iron, I'm not seal clubbing. What the hell? Why do people always call me a seal clubber? I don't understand. Got a lot of players and clanless people in here. Oh boy. The way this tank looks funky as well. It's small gun. Yeah, Dark. I don't know. Message him. I pinged all of you three earlier today. He was online, but he hasn't responded. So it's not to blame on me. Ooh. I'm not tryharding. I'm not called GC after all. Has tryhard in his name. Ooh. That was a bad shot. An A20 here. Hello. Oh, that was bad. Also, just a quick overview again for those who weren't here when I said it at the start. I will not be home from Sunday to Friday. So I'm streaming this today and not on Sunday. I will therefore have videos prepared, 1 a day. 2 tomorrow actually, due to the big project. I have highlights and videos in, how do you call that, like switched in between, so it's 1 highlight and 1 video, 1 highlight and 1 video, so that you get some variety. There's a couple of longer videos in there as well, so yeah, tried my best. Haven't finished all videos yet. I still need to record half of them and render / edit the other. I only really have 1 video finished, and that's the one for today. So yeah, hopefully I can finish them all before I have to leave, so that you guys are fully loaded with some content. Looking forward to it. And see if we can focus a bit more on this game here now. Got an A20 left on a 1-shot, 2-shot, no, 3-shot Matilda for sure. This thing has 120 alpha damage, and we'll probably have to shoot premium rounds, so 3 shots. And the other 2's 2 shots. And that, because our reload is not the greatest, we will have to play this really carefully. Was a slow keyboard response. Right, that's 1 down. Good to go. Oh, that was nice. The gun is quite reliable on this thing. Oh. Okay, the gun is better than I remembered. Alright, let's move around. We still got 70 seconds, so over a minute left. Oh no. Holy shit. Please don't. No! I wanted to go here unspotted. God damn it. Well, let's put a fool on him, shall we? And goodbye. Finishing it with AP. Solid. This tank is really solid. I like the tank. We got an ace as well. Pretty good result, right? Yes, it's low tier, but I mean a 1v3. Pretty nice. This gun is amazing. I hit way more snapshots than I thought I would. Damn. Not too bad. This is actually quite the high result. Can someone check Blitz stars how high that is? I think that's in the top 10. Jesus. Nice. Not bad. Not bad. Definitely. Pretty good result. Of course, those are some new players in here, as it's low tier. That's to be expected. But still, not a bad result. Definitely can't be complaining on that. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. Save that game in case I want to do a highlight with it. And yeah, that's 2 games with the TFO. That's pretty good result as well. Let's actually just check. Nope. Oh, 2 games. Pretty nice. I take it. Let's go to tier 5. And this thing here, which I really like. In my first game in this tank ever, on which I did in the Road 2 series, I got an ace with this, with like over 2000 damage. It's a great tank. Wrong button. You got a good 75mm, 160 alpha, good pen. Decent reload, 7 seconds is not too bad. Good pen on premium as well. You got AP again. 15 degrees of gun depression, which is insane. And yeah, the gun is great. I like it. 3.5 seconds aim time is okay. You're not as speedy as the tank before. You get a bit slower. And it will keep going until tier 7, and then it gets a bit quicker again. But yeah, it has no armor, of course. Using the normal lineup that I always take in most tanks. So yeah. Let's just go into a game, shall we? Pretty good result. Well, Plasma, if it says provocative and unsporting, then usually you only get a chat ban, but depending on how harsh it was, you're gonna have to think back at what you typed in the chat. Otherwise, if you haven't said anything, or if you can't remember having said anything, file the ticket to Wargaming. They'll look into it. I mean, usually they write you an email or a ticket as well, informing you about it, but I don't know. Alright, Falls Creek, tier 5 game. And they are somewhat of a tank advantage. Where are they? I don't know, it's similar, at least for the medium flank. You got 2 heavies and 1 TD, they got 1 heavy and 2 TDs. The rest mobile stuff is similar. So yeah, let's just go here. Alright, Plasma. Whatever you say. But behave a bit more then. Let's have a look. Aimed that a bit too low. That's why it hit the track. Did no damage. There's a that's a Stuck behind. That's a different tank. It seems to be the M7. Because I don't think the BDR is quick enough to be there already. So let's just shoot in the lower part of the Stuck. I'd like to kill the engine of it. But wasn't needed. Driver did it. There's the nightmare. Oh, that M7 is still there. Oh my god. What the hell is going on with this dude? Yep, there he is. God. Why is it so red? Didn't hit what I aimed for. But at least he's out. That M7 hit me really nasty. Like, come on. Gotta be careful now, I'm pretty much a one-shot. That was a bad shot. think that will track him. Apparently it did. Bit of a missed opportunity there. Don't want to get shot by him either, because then I'm a safe one shot to me. How am I missing that? I'm so dumb. Yep. I don't know what. Cool. He was helpful, I guess. And me missing a couple shots really ended this game. I could have won this, pretty sure. But missed shots and eating too much damage early on against that M7 was just stupid. So I lost it. Why did you stop turning there? Makes no sense, dude. My god, T1, what are you doing? Oh yeah, being bad, I guess. Hey, Shredder. He can't shoot through it. That's so hilarious. And he's dead. Well, that was bad. That's not fun. Still good damage. Pretty good damage, actually. Just the team not there. So let's play another. See if we can get a win here. Because I'd like to get one. That's for sure. Because this tank is great. But core from him on the enemy team. For whatever reason. Have a look. I don't like this map too much in particular, so might end poorly here. Especially seeing 3 tanks already going towards the city. Shredder, I would say the standard B line, because you. I mean, depends on how far you are with the FV. And with the European, I'll just take the one I'm further with and finish that first before I start another. Ah yes, the pro camo on a tier 5 tank. Doesn't know it. That's an unfortunate bounce. Yeah. Off that stupid small thing. AV there. The gun depression rules. Ah, excuse me. Okay, we're gonna have to be a bit more aggressive here. If we want to get a bit of. Use auto aim for that, the thing has nearly no armor. Man, that Panzer IV was really hard kill stealing. I want to take too much damage here. Is the Crusader still alive and kicking? I'm gonna play this carefully, because he's probably the most skilled player of the enemy team. I'm just gonna rush in. Come on. Show yourself, AT. Show yourself. Oh no. Is tunnel visioning a bit too hard there? That's something you should try to not or to get rid of if you're doing it. Tunnel vision. If you like focus on one enemy too hard. I'm gonna push in here. That T-25 is getting really annoying. Bye. My god, I did it again. T-14 needs to push in now. Not sure why he's not doing it. Oh, great shot by the Panzer IV. Come on, get him. Ah. No, he missed. Yeah, this is another loss. Bit unfortunate there, I guess. I mean, I misplayed quite a bit. Ignored that T-25 for a bit too much. And the team didn't help either. Lol. What? Okay, this is gonna be fun. Two tanks that can't pen each other. With standard rounds frontally. The turning circle of this thing is just way too huge for it to flank an AT2 either. So I guess tracking would be the way to go here, but I mean, he's just... Alright. I hoped we'd get a win here, but it seems that that didn't happen. So, yeah, let's just move to tier 6. And the tank I actually really like, and the look of the tank is beautiful as well. I always click on the wrong thing. Can I stop? So you get a 90mm now on tier 6, which is the only tier 6 that has. I believe, I could be wrong. You got a good reload, good DPM, your accuracy gets better, aim time as well. 1.140mm of pen is pretty average. You got 225 as you are 90mm. You got APCR now, and it's the first Italian. Good HE as well. Bad pen now, and you lose some gun depression. You are now down to 7. Wait, got the mobility. You're decent in mobility, or quicker than the SDRV, I believe. You also have some armor, actually. 80 in the front, 50 on the side, and 50 on the rear on both turret and hull. Not too bad. If you are on a ridge line, this turret can be quite bouncy. You got a bit of an angle in here. Your upper plate as well, angle too. Quite steep. I'm not sure if you can side scrape with this thing, but I wouldn't recommend it. The side armor 50 is not that great. But if they like, let's say you side scrape on this angle, and they shoot you into the tracks, they might bounce, but no guarantees here. Haven't tried it, haven't played this thing in a while even. Let's just go into it. Hey XS. On the tier 9 for both, go for the FV shredder. Hey Jerome. E100 is great, yes. Louis. Ugly camo, change it? Nah, I like the camo, so I wouldn't. Swift they will give you the refund, yes, if you explain to them. Just write them a ticket. Hey Gravy. Hey Dominic. You hated the gun on this thing? I don't know. I like both tier 6 and tier 7. They also look amazing. Like the shape of the tank. It's a press account. It's not the same. A press account has most of the tanks. A CC account doesn't. Just do exclamation mark account. It's on the screen actually right now. It's gonna give you a short explanation on this account. Alright. I thought he's gonna move up. Apparently he didn't. Focus here is not too now. Backshot in there. I bled way too many hit points at the start here. But as this is a 90mm, you can trade very nicely with other tier 6s. I think you're really the only 90mm medium tank. I mean, the VKP has 220 alpha, but it's just an 88, not a 90, so technically I'm right. But it doesn't make too much of a difference. I just remembered that. U-Pod is capping actually, that's interesting. Aiming. I actually took the shots. Excuse me. Why? Thought I was unspotted already. Road ticket? Yeah, you should get an answer soon, mate. Just wait a bit. I know that you meant the tier 5 and 4 and 5 tanks. But still, I like the cameras, so that's why I put them on. I don't put them on for no reason. I like them, so I put them on. If you don't like them, you don't have to put them on, but I won't change them. Just cause someone doesn't like them. Good game. Look at this. Double barrel tank. Oh, nice. Oh, that was fun. 4.2k, 2.4k damage. 1k assist. I like this tank. And I saved that reap. That was funny. And I'm gonna screenshot that as well. That was funny. How do I get it so that the arrow is not on the screenshot? I guess this is the best I can do. I found a good screenshot of this. This is hilarious. I think this works out. And maybe also one angle like this. This is funny. The are 43 bits. Yeah, exactly. I like the tank. What do you think of this? And the camo looks amazing on this as well. So slick. Lol. Razer actually already posted a screenshot on the server. Was just about to do that. VK28 double. Focus harder. Sounds like a reroll. I like this gun, it's really punchy. Only has 0.4 seconds longer reload than something like 3485. And only 0.2 seconds longer reload than a VK on tier 6. So it's a great tank. I really enjoy him. And you can bounce some stuff with the turret. Really good. It's a really good noise. But I mean the team isn't too nice right now, is it? There's max roll there. Standard 281. With an SU100 wide support. Go too far either. Gonna spot it if the Leo peeks. That went straight into his gun, that was a misplay. Fully aimed, and how am I not spotting him? There's legit a gap in the bush. Wargaming, what? What are you doing, Wargaming? Explain to me. BKs are rushing in. Overly aggressive. Ouch. Yeah, this looks like another loss. But of course the SU hit me. Stuck in the dream, of course I remember that. I always do. I'm not seer clubbing! God damn it. Well, not too bad. Go to tier 7. Which is pretty much the same design, same hole shape even. Just your turret gets a bit more rounded. You lose that cupola. And your gun is now bigger, but it's still a 90mm. It's an upgraded one though. You have better reload, better pen. 6.1 is actually way better. Good DPM, your aim time went down, your dispersion went down. Still keep the 7 degrees of gun depression. The speed increases as well. The forward speed goes up by 5. I think the power to weight goes up 2. It's basically just an upgraded version. Yeah. Wow. It's really what you would expect. It's just a better tier 6. Your armor is better as well, so you can do the same stuff as before. 150-50 on both turret and hull. So you can bounce some on your upper plate. Your cheeks are getting a bit more easier to pen now, as you can see. It's a bit wider, I think. But your gun mantlet gets wider as well, so I guess it's still the same. But you have these weird angles here that this thing doesn't have. So it might be easier to bounce on this. But yeah, let's just jump into a game. Hey George. Hey Andreas. Have a look at 7. got Abyss in the team. That's fun. And he's in the Thunder too. Not sure he knows I'm on this account. Or that this is mine. I got double KV2 with Dragon. SU, quite the enemy lineup. Bounce there and Gunmantle, I think. Did he just max roll me? Did he really just max roll me? With his first shot? That pen? You die for that, sir. Die for your sins. As you can see, you can bounce some stuff with your turret. As I said, in the garage. Thing has turret armor. Even if it's just 100, it's still sloped. And it's able to bounce big shells, like from that SU. Don't want to cap just yet. And I also don't want to risk getting penned, of course, so I'm not just gonna stay out in the open there. Play a bit more aggressive now, just a couple tanks left. But pick up. Alright. And let's just farm on those T6s now. You missed. I hit your full tanks. Burned off. Get the kill shot and solid game. 2k. 7-0, so quite the club. I know, Swift. I know. I'll do another platoon stream next week, probably on the weekend. Nice game. Just go straight into the second, shall we? Is there any tank from this line that is broken? Nope, not at all. What is 7 game? Do you see that name of the ARL? Oh my god. Oh goodness. What is this? Why is it a thing? Someone make it stop. Nah, it wasn't Swift. I don't think it was. Standard B was fine. In my eyes, at least. But I mean, overall, I don't think there's an OP tank in this game anyway. So that's just me. Oh, that's still hit. But that was missed. Oh my god, I hit the track from the back. Why is that a thing? Get tracked. We gotta have to really get help from the middle soon. Otherwise, definitely I will be screwed here as well. Lost one tier 7 already, we're gonna lose another. Why do I keep bouncing on their back turrets? Come on. Wargaming, please. Fix your shit. Can I bounce on the lower plate? No. No, please. Side scrape. Oh. That's why I'm telling you guys, keep side scraping. It's gonna work out. At some point. KV2 down here. Be a bit cautious of that. There he is. Not looking, let's be aggressive. Got him. Yes, use a one shot now, that's really good. Oh, that's nice. Like all there. E8 is a one shot. The VK should be easy to pick up. Come on, stop dying. Please. He's a one shot now too. Damn, I don't like this current position. Oh. Alright. Well, that was easy, I guess. Oh. What a solid game this was. Back them, let's just farm down. Man, we're having some really good games in this showcase today. Tier 7 is great as well. His tank is, his name was Tank Masturbator. Here. For you guys in big. My god. Man, this tank is good. I really like it. Two good games in this as well. Pretty solid. We lost the first. Won the second. Oh, wait, we did win the second. That's right. Yeah, we did. Also took. Not bad. Hey there, GC. Alright, let's do the Pantera here. So this is where the line is getting its prime here, probably, with the auto reloader. Well, not its prime, but its first interesting tank. And the auto reloader is quite interesting. Many people still don't know how to play them properly, and it annoys the hell out of me. You got a free shot and 3 seconds between each shot, that's okay. Good dispersion and aim time. You weigh quite a bit, so you can ram stuff. Your this is your reload of each shell. Like if you shoot the third within 6 seconds, you get the next, because first is this one and then the 3. Then if you shoot another, or let's say you have your third shot, you shoot again. For your second shell to take, it takes 3.5, but plus the 3 seconds here, and the same as first. So the deeper you go, the longer you need to reload for each shot. So try to don't go over your third shot unless you can kill something and don't have to engage in combat anytime soon. During your shell, don't try to interrupt your reload as well, which is what I see many people do, and it annoys the hell out of me. You got map pen actually. 200 is not too good. 260 is great with APCR. 225 standard 90mm damage. 8 degrees of gun depression, so you get a bit more. And you are speedy as fuck. You got 60. Good traverse, so definitely try and ram some stuff. Your armor is okay. You can bounce some stuff on the upper plate if you wiggle around a bit and they get an outer bounce. Your side is non-existent, you can get HG in the side, and the turret not so much, but in the back of course as well, back turret. You basically have the third of the tier 7, if you have a look at it. basically the same turret, gun mantlet, and stuff. You just get a new gun and a new hull. So yeah, I could use this with speed boost. If I went to RAM, you could also go for double fire extinguisher maybe, or medkit if you want. Double food and fuel, normal ammo loadout here. And I go with the vents. I don't think the Kali is needed. Aim time. I mean, you could go for this actually, but I don't ram too often, so this is more worth it. Improve optics because you're not camping. Overall speed, more hit points, and better track repair speed. And let's just jump into it. Yeah, Nikolai, they are great fun. Tier 6 and 7 are both as well. Entity, please keep it English in my chat. If it's just a greeting, fine, but longer messages, please keep them English. I'd prefer it if you have it that way. And it seems that we are going up or not. Seems not quite decisive. Seems up is the call. As you can see, 3.1, but if you shoot, you first, this countdown goes down, or this timer, and then this timer. So it's not simultaneously. That would make these tanks broken as well. But the reload is fine. Quite speedy. And we do not encounter anyone here. Fairly interesting. Let's play aggressive. As you can see, this thing is quite speedy on a straight flat ground. Missed a shot on the move there, not too good. And we did bounce a shot. Gonna wait for my second shell to come in and then shoot. Because if you have your shell going here and you shoot, it's gonna interrupt it. So try to avoid doing that. I see a lot of people doing that and it just annoys me. Because it messes up your DPM by quite a big amount. And people don't seem to realize that. Even in replays when they get featured on YouTube, people still do it to this day. And it's such an easy thing to remember as well. Don't interrupt your shell reloads. Because just don't do it. That's the reason. Nothing more needed. As you can see, I'm also just shooting maximum 2. Because going into the third shell would be a bit too long of a reload, so I'm trying to avoid that. Basically playing it like a 2-shot autoloader. And premium here as an angled against that Yag. Don't want to try it with AP. Of an unnecessary move. There's the WZ now. Let's get our full reload back. Comet is there. 252U, there's a nice 3 up there. Not too good. Let's just... Nope. I wanted to side scrape, but the traverse of this thing is a bit better than I remembered it. And I'm not gonna shoot the next. Reload it. Let's go for a track shot. Don't know why that didn't pan. Really confused. Let's just wait for the reload again. Hope the 252 you shoot someone else. Does. Go in. Put one in. Not able to put a second in. Just waited there for a split second because my third shell was loading in right now. If I were to shoot, I would have to fully reload that shell again. So I recommend you not to do that. And all you gotta do is remember not to interrupt your reload, and then you're gonna be pretty good to go. GG. Solid game. It's not Livio. And also the Panther 2 needed a buff. because it's just being shredded by any other tank in tier 8. And it's not OPGC. It is not. Good first game, let's go right into the second. We're really having a good amount of games today. I am happy with that as a result. Interesting that we got this map. Not one I like too much in particular, but it's still decent to play with. And we are top tier again. Team doesn't want to seem to focus on the side too much, so I'm gonna stay here for now. Play it a bit more passively. Nah, the Panther 2 is nowhere near OP, dude. It just became stronger, and I'm happy about that because it was quite underrated. Or less played, I guess. Not really underrated, it was bad. That was an unnecessary bounce. There's a lightweight over there. Alright, this is not looking good. I'm just gonna go away from here. Yep, I took one. Alright. There's a Tonkenstein. Right to bait a shot. As you can see, side scraping works with any tank. You know what, guys? I'm thinking of something. You know how I'm always trying to sometimes side scrape in weird tanks in the live stream, right? How about I make a compilation of me side scraping and the shots bouncing and be like, always remember to side scrape as sort of a tutorial? I just thought of that. Would you want to see that? Because I think it could be fun. It would just take a long time to find proper clips where I side scraped. And it worked with tanks that usually don't have too much armor. Especially. Yeah. Panther 2 is clearly OP, I can see that. Let's wait for our 2 shells to come back. Hope they could sneak that one in. That was careless. Really careless. The reason I shot that third, as you know I said don't shoot it, is because I know that I will be safe for quite a while now. But I can freely reload these shots. I am able to do that. As you can see, I'm already full again. And yeah. OP tank, my ass. I mean, I respect your opinion, but it's not wrong. So, I'm informing you about it. Please don't hate me for it. Necessary bounce. That was another unnecessary bounce. Alright. We won. How can you get a press account? You can't just obtain it as a normal player. I got it from Wargaming. Well, GC, the argument was that the armor made it OP, the armor buff, and clearly I had no struggle penning it, so the Pantera doesn't have good pen at tier 8. 200 is pretty meh. I went through. Standard B, next tank, another auto reloader. Quite controversial to most people, called OP many times. I'm tired of this. Can we just not have the OP topic anymore in my streams? I dislike it. Alright, aiming time, pretty good. Dispersion, pretty good. No good DPM if you play this as a single shot. Same reload time between each shot, 3 seconds. So for the third shell, you reload nearly 9 seconds, 10 seconds, 11 seconds. As you have to add these 3 seconds to each shell itself. Because it's first this timer, then this timer. Many don't know that. You have a free shot again, 240. 10 with APCR, 300 with heat. Pretty good HE. It's the only tank in this line that has high HE pen, I think. 350 alphas, it's a 105mm. 10 degrees of gun depression, so you're back to that. And yeah, you got no armor. Mobility is going a bit down from the Pantera. You can bounce some stuff. Your upper plate is quite good angled, so you can get some out of bounds ricochets if you bait them. Your gun mantlet is quite thick, so you might absorb some shots, but otherwise HE every. Some tanks can even HE this thing frontally, so let's just jump into it. But before that, this is my loadout. Just normal here, a bit more HE than usual. But I mean, this thing carries a shit ton of shells, so some could go with the Kali, but I'm not. I don't need that, so I'm going with this extra aim time. This and this. Could also go for this. Why the hell not? Let's jump into it. GC, you're not OP, you're a tryhard. Let's go with an SB1C. I did that. It actually works. Oh my god, that's a lot of battle pass avatars in this team. Oh wow, he just realized that this thing has 4k DPM. You're a bit late, mate. The entire community cried about the buff of the SU. Oh, it's so OP now, it has 4k DPM. Guess what happened 2 weeks later? No one ever talked about this. Ever again. Not even 2 weeks. I don't even think it was a full week. Until everyone forgot about the shitstorm that they made about a tank that just has DPM and nothing else. Maybe some speed and trollish armor, but it's so bad that totally unreasonable. How did I not spot that standard B? What the hell? But it's good to know that the standard B is also stuck. Or that was just a massive low roll. Alright. Now I'm gonna wait with my shot. As I told you, don't interrupt your shots. That was poorly aimed by me. And I can get a kill shot here, so might as well take it. I am gonna take this one as well, so I'm gonna really mess up my DPM here, but it's fine. I'm not in any danger anyway. Let's just sit here for now. Wait for the shells to come back in. And we're good to go. Now I'm gonna hold my fire here. Till I have at least a second shot. That one missed, so I'm bad. Alright, pretty good. Kind of a boring game, not too much has happened. Most of the fun was over there, so that can't be helped. There's the stock standard B. Gonna use HE there, obviously. One more into him with HE. One more into him with HE. You are dead. Okay, the waffle snacked it. Hey there, Pieman. What are you Christing about, mate? 3.8k, not too bad. Just farming, basically. Not too much that happened really in that game. I mean, we just farmed a standard B at the end. Yeah, I know, Pi, because I didn't stream yesterday. So I'm streaming now. That's my usual time if I do 2 streams today, because I have my professional stream later today, so I will not stream normally. So kind of like I don't know. Alright. Pretty good matchup. Kind of messed up that we got a medium TD and they a heavy light. Something Wargaming should address with a new matchmaking fix. Yep, but you debate that. Not quite sure why I'm playing on the side. I rarely ever do that. Just that one. Bounce that one. I really don't like playing on the side of the map. I dislike it quite a bit. Let's at least reposition here. Because you can just peek over with no one shooting you. Messing up my reload again. Aimed that quite low. I could have also bounced this one. Fortunately enough, I didn't. I can be aggressive now. I mean, they still have the Bolsic back there, so I gotta be careful. Can't shoot me in my current position, so be aggressive in that sense. The one is running, so the 047 is kind of alone. Don't pen that with hash, I'm not sure, don't gonna risk it. As we can kill him, let's shoot our third. Oh my god. Bad awareness there from me, I should have seen that he can shoot here. APCR is great when sniping, your shell velocity amazing. Let's push on. Flank around here for that ball, take load some H. Super pushing, why are you going here to fight this like this? Should have split up. Why is he aiming in the air? God damn it, man. Why did you do that? That was totally unnecessary. And now they have both tier 9s left. And this dude is gonna die here on its own. Hello, Bubble. They're having some fun with pie. Oh my god. What the hell? Why is he playing so slowly? My god, dude. What the hell? I mean, the chieftain is trying, but the super Persian clearly isn't. This player is just incredible. Alright, this is a loss we don't need to keep watching. We did 2.7k damage. I misplayed quite hard, so we lost. Blame it on me for that one. And let's have a look at the tier 10. Yeah. Got another 105. So 350 alpha damage. You got 8 seconds on your third. Pretty much 9 and then over 10. As your intro clip is again free and your shells are free. You got okay pen, not the greatest. I'm using Kali already and this is pretty meh. You got the normal damage. You lose a degree of gun depression. Your heat is slow. Really. Like, look at this. You don't even have 300. So, definitely the Kali here. Normal lineup here. In this I actually use fire extinguisher because I don't see really the point of a speed boost. It's not making that much of a difference. Double food and fuel. Normal here because you don't have that special HE in this tank. And yeah. Your upper plate is quite trollish. Your gun mantlet is really small, so you can get penned here very easily. Again, HE in the upper plate. Only in the upper part here though. Back turret. And the booty, of course, HEable. So yeah, you can bounce some shots on this tank. Don't ever rely on it. Let's just see how we can play this one out. Chieftain, Sheridan. But basically me and the Sheridan with premium account camo, no clan. Against the 30B E50M combination. Nothing I like in particular, so let's not go there. Also, this tank is slower than the tier 9. So again, you are getting slower. Probably got spotted there. Let's play aggressively here. I feel like that could work out quite nicely. Picking up that 704. Motion is pushing in. That's very nice. Let's wait for the third shot before we shoot. There we go. One in. Two in. How did that not come? Actually not gonna shoot my third because of my reload speed. It is my account. I'm actually gonna shoot my third this time. It was totally wasted. That's unfortunate. We got lucky there. Waiting for my third shot. Waiting. There we go. Shoot. Don't want to mess up my reload, so I was waiting for the third. Gonna shoot the third again, because we're pretty safe here. We're not getting attacked or anything. So we can wait for our shots. Everyone else is over there, so unless we push in, we aren't getting shot at. Let's let's move in. We're nearly done with the reload again. 30B there is a one shot, so I'm gonna prioritize him. He's been taken care of, just a Yag left. This is game. Tried the track shot, didn't get the track shot. Gonna try track shot, did get the track shot. Got some more assistance there at the end, and yeah. Great tank. Really like it. It's a bit underrated lately, because of all the buffs that the other mediums kind of got, in a bit. So, it's still a good tank if you know how to use the auto reloading mechanic. Never interrupt your reload. Is all I can say to that. So let's just jump into our last game for the stream. Do you recommend the EU line? Yes, I do. As the line itself, there's not been a bad tank in it. So I loved all of the tanks. So yeah, pretty good. I would recommend the line if you know how to use this thing down here properly. Means that if this timer is going, try to not shoot unless you can kill something, because it is gonna reset it. Like let's say I were to shoot, then this timer goes and this starts to tick for the second, and I shoot again after some seconds. It would stop the reload and start from new, so don't do that. Like if I were to shoot now, this would stop. Don't do that. I just hit the exact same spot twice. That feels bad. Poor aim by me. That one hit. And actually considering to take a second how do you call it? Med kit instead of a fire extinguisher, because this thing lets this crew die quite quickly. Let's wait for the third shot. I'm not gonna use my multi-purpose just yet. I'm not gonna move far away anyway. So let's keep this for now. We are still quick enough. That's it. Third shot is in. Let's kill this E1. Now I'm gonna use it. Waiting for my shots again. I'm gonna cross here. E5's not looking. Third shot is ready. Killing him. That FV really had bad timing. I would have been able to pick up that guy, but doesn't matter. Poor aim there by me. Once again. Just the E1 left. And we are gonna finish off our Tech Tree Showcase with this game. Quite a good amount of good games today. We only had one ace unfortunately, but it's better than nothing. And yeah, this has been it for this line. Alright, not too good of a game. I mean, the team was quite good, so guess that happens. And yeah, this has been it for this line. Overall, in the lower tiers you have like these two have good gun depression with solid guns, not too much mobility. These two are quite nice in terms of their capability to bounce some shots with upper plate and turret. Guns are both quite nice for the tier and they look really good. This thing gives you a look into how the auto reloading works. If you know how to not interrupt your reload timer between shots, you're pretty good to go. It's quite speedy. Gets slower over time, but you have a great HE pen here, so utilize it. But you can't really bounce any more shots, and then you get a bit more armor. You get slower again, I think. And yeah, you lose that HE, but you get some armor. Pretty good line overall. I really like it. So yeah, this has been it for this Tech Tree showcase. Let me just ready up the poll for the next Tech Tree showcase, which will be next Sunday, next week's Sunday. And yeah, so as we do it, I will accept 5 lines to be requested for the poll, which will happen on my Discord server. Link to that is in the description, or do !Discord. And yeah, put me some lines in. We have done already the Chinese mediums, the 1-to-1, so we won't do that again. And we have done the T110E3, the American tank destroyers, so we won't be doing that again. And we did the European mediums today. So give me some lines in the chat. It's only 1 line per person, please. Let's keep it at that. And once again, it's the British heavy tanks. 4th time in a row that they are in the poll, not voted for too much. FV215B. German TDs, you gotta be a bit more precise with that. French heavies, sure. French heavy tanks. I'd want to do them actually, they're quite fun. MX50B. We got the Jag. German tank destroyers. E100. For our 4th, the Batchat. So we got 2 French lines competing. French light tanks. Batchat T. And for our last, the Jägeru is already in use. So we have FV for 215B, 50B, Jägeru, and Batchat. Give me a 5th line, someone that hasn't put in a line request yet. I did do the Chinese mediums already. So you So give me a number of requests. Just 1 more needed, and then we're gonna start the poll once again for next week's Sunday. You're a bit slow today, chat. 263? Alright, let's put the 263. Russian tank. Object 263. So that's gonna be our final lineup: 2 heavies, 2 TDs, 1 light tank line, and let's put it in to the poll, which is now up and running. So remember to only vote for 1 line per person, otherwise it would make no sense to have this poll to begin with if you vote for multiple. So that's just, yeah. Poll is now done. It is in the poll channel. You can vote for it. And yeah, just to make sure that I say again what I said at the start, I will not be home from Sunday to Friday. I will visit a clan friend who's living quite near to me, so we're doing that. I will be online on Discord, chatting with you guys as much as I can. So if you have questions, feel free to ask them. Also, I have prepared, and I'm still preparing videos for each day I'm not there. Tomorrow will be 2 videos as well. So yeah, this is basically it for today. I will be live again later. We will be streaming the professional tournament, lower brackets, and yeah, hope you're looking forward to that as well. Thank you all so much for watching, and see you all again next time. Bye bye.